All right, moving on. We are pretty close to the end, so stick with me. When we brought these strings, your clear strings, your fishing line, through the seed bead, I mentioned that one went through one bead, and that you wanted to, it was okay to have a couple go through. So you're going to have two of your fishing line strings go through the two beads on the outside, and I already had one in there, so I just need to bring one more through. So there's that one. So I need to find the two. Oh, okay, so that was, I was just finishing the one that only went through one. So now that's going through two. Notice I taped this back down. This, my weft thread, I taped that back down. I'm still working with my warp threads. Those are the threads that were coming down from here. So I need to put one more of these strings through those two beads so that I have two coming down out the two outside beads. So I'm going to thread that through. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but there it goes. And then I'm going to take these two, and hopefully together, I am going to put them through the inside bead. And I'm going to lift this up a little bit so that I can hopefully see the beads coming out the top. All right, I have them both coming through, just one on the top, and well, maybe I guess I'm doing it individually. There we go. And now when I pull on this, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. My clasp is in the middle. I'm going to separate these two. Find your two. Now some of you might be saying, oh, I should just cut this because it's all wonky. You don't want to do that. So I'm going to take these two, and I think, just to make it easier, I think because these are kind of going towards the outside, I think I'm going to try and do the inside bead first. So I've matched up the two ends, and I'm going to see if I can't get this to go through that inside bead, that one bead on the inside. You can use your finger, kind of pop the bead up. So there's that one. And then these two going through these other two beads. Again, just takes patience. One step at a time. Which is why I've broken this lesson down into so many videos. Okay, well there's one. So I got one in. This is the second one to get this one in. Going through the middle. I'm going to be stubborn. Well, let's pull this one all the way through. Maybe that'll be helpful if I get that in there all the way. And then this next one. There we go. Grabbing. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so now I have these beads. I can take the tape off here. And now if I pull these here and pull these on this side, you're going to start to see that you're going to create more of a curve. And again, you might want to go through and just pull those individually, each of those strings, because do you see how that created a rounded edge? It's no longer kind of square. And that's what happens when you go through two on the outside and then bringing two through the one in the middle, and see if you can see this. Hopefully you can see this kind of pop into place here. Okay, so now you have kind of more of that rounded edge, and this here is your clasp not your clasp, but your split ring that your clasp will end up going on. So go get that far. The last thing that we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to thread these through these beads here to make sure this is secure and this doesn't all fall apart. And then this side is done, and basically you repeat the exact same thing. Oops, sorry. You repeat the exact same thing you did up here to down at the bottom, only this time you're going to be adding your lobster claw. So watch the next video and I'll show you how to weave these through your bracelet.